Hello Cancer, Happy New Year. Starting this video at 12:12. Love to see it. Anyways, I just realized my incense went out, so how are ya? How's it going? Why don't you tune into yourselves and just kind of like see what's going on, pick something that you're thinking about, allow yourself to let your walls down and embrace whatever message is coming our way here. Again, just lighting incense, and I got so excited that it was 12:12 that I just started the video without actually checking. So I did a little pre-shuffling. I always do some shuffling in between takes. So let's see what is going on in the life of Cancer. All right. Cool. A little galaxy. Okay. Men like me can easily let the day get out of control. But I'd rather be caught around now instead of all safe around the month of June. Am I even singing the right song? I'm at home in my galaxy. It's a little Blind Melon track. Wow, that's a lot. Everyone else got a lot of like face down cards, but it kind of looks like you know what's up. I told you, get in this space, and you fucking did. You're like, I need to know about this shit. You know exactly what this is about. You do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot. But I feel like it was enough. No? Yes? No? Maybe so? And then, of course, I say, you don't really have any face down cards. And then you get 2 face down cards. But 2 out of however many this is. No biggie, for real. About to clear one off the top. Alright. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Cups, Indolence. We will discuss it. Alright, so Cancer, work life, career stuff, money things, wealth status, whatever needs to come up here. You got 2, we'll allow it, we'll take it. Taurus got 3. Everyone got Beelzebub except for you, so I guess you should feel left out. I'm just playing. It's really weird that it came up 3 in a row, but that means that you're minding your own fucking business is what that means, Cancer, so good for you. So these cards today, I'm not really doing channeled messages per se. I'm doing New Year's resolution. Somebody already got that one. I know that's bad. I shouldn't have done that, but I feel like I dropped it before I really said what I was doing anyway. Nah, I'm probably cheating. I want everyone to have their own resolutions, you know? So this is going to be Cancer's New Year's resolution. Love to see it. Trick or treat. Okay, so let's get into this thing. Up top we have the Lovers, so might be dealing with a Gemini. Might have Gemini in your chart even. If you do, then just take it very personal. Apply it to yourself. If you are dealing with a Gemini, think about them. Or it is still the Lovers, so it could be pertaining to a relationship, your relationship. It can also be a decision that needs to be made, or that you are going to make, or have just made, or etc. Okay, so it's funny because this card came out, the Universe card came out when I was singing Galaxy, which I just love that, you know. But we have the Five of Swords, defeat, okay? So sort of surrendering in a sense, just kind of like, I don't want to fight anymore, you know? And I'm not going to become completely defenseless, and I might not even be over this situation, but I'm just going to let them have it. Like, I'm just going to surrender. I don't really care. Like, no, I'm not happy. No, in my mind, it's not over. No, we have not come to an agreement, but you know what? I'm just sick of the conflict. Like, I don't want to fight anymore. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So we might be talking about a fire sign. We might be talking about a male partner, but especially a fire sign male. It could still be a female. It could be you if you are the male. However, slice and dice it, but this person is very passionate, okay? So you may have just been like, yeah, whatever. This person, it could be, okay, backtrack. This is a sense of giving up, not wanting to fight, etc. No real conclusions, but whatever. This might be a person who comes in. The backwards camera gets me every time. Person who comes in and is very passionate and wants to spark your love for life again and wants to just be that person for you, the rescuer almost, right? Could also be you. Could be when you finally do let go of this fighting or whatever the disagreement was, you start to get your fire back. You start to feel good again, you know? And then, of course, the universe, as I just briefly mentioned, so it all works out. So if you are in a relationship and you're just kind of like, maybe you got to a deal breaker, right? And you're like, fuck, dude. I was really hoping that wasn't the case, and now it's the case, and now I don't know what to do, so I'm just not going to do anything. And then they totally make up for it. And then you're like, okay, so maybe it will work out. You know, maybe it wasn't as make or break as I had thought it was. Or something. Right? Or a decision. You have to make a decision. You don't really want to make a decision. You just follow your heart, and boom, it works out. So we have two piles here. One is significantly smaller than the other, so I'm going to go with that one, especially because it's left to right. Up top, we have the Devil. So we might be talking about a little lack of self-control here. We might also be talking about a Capricorn. If not actually a Capricorn, we could be referring to Capricorn season, which is what we are in right now. Could be something that happened a couple weeks ago. Could be having something that is about to happen in the next couple weeks, okay? Or it could be a Capricorn, so someone who was born in that time frame as well. Could just be a dick. Someone being a dick. A dude just being a dick for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. It's the Devil. Pick your energy. Three of Discs works. So, you got a balance here. You got a system. You make money. Maybe you have a person. Something. But here is the thing. So, the Devil being a lack of self-control is very, I don't want to say very addict vibes, but it's not addict vibes, okay? This is, you know, your vices. Three of Discs works, cool, like, you're good. You can dabble, right? You can do that. You can spend a little on your cigarettes or whatever, even though the cancer videos I've been saying quit smoking for months now, I feel like. But here's the thing, with the Devil and the Three of Discs, you have the Nine of Swords. Now the Nine of Swords being cruelty, okay, is a lot of inner conflict, and to me when I see this card, this is straight up using. This is like big addiction vibes for sure. So you are doubling down on that addiction mentality here, okay? Doubling down on the sacrifice vice, okay? So you think you have it under control. I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't. You don't. So whatever it is that you're doing, could be spending money, could be shopping, could be gambling, could be smoking, could be drinking, could be using, all right? Whatever it is that you're doing, and you're like, no, it's not even a problem. Like, I'm still in control. Like, I got this. Like, it's no bad. No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. No, you don't. You're lying to yourself. Or you don't even recognize it in yourself, which may be even worse. So you go from this 9 of Swords in this pile to this 9 of Discs in this pile. So here's the thing. Let's say quit. Time to quit. You're going to get so much out of it. You are going to start having more money. You're going to start feeling better. You're going to learn your lessons. Like, it's time. You need to quit. I don't know if it's really smoking. I don't know. It could be smoking fucking crack for all I know. But whatever it is that you're doing it a little too much. It's affecting your life and your feelings. You might be trying to cope with something and you're using it as a coping mechanism. It's time to let it go. It's time to overcome that shit. The Fool. It's going to be a journey, okay? It's going to be hard. It's like a whole thing. And, you know, no one said it was going to be easy. But you're on this journey now because you need to be. You need to save yourself, all right? Then we had the Emperor. Going back to that fire sign man, potentially man. Knight of Wands. The Emperor is Aries. So if you're dealing with an Aries, special shout out there. But also, being the Emperor yourself would be to get control back of your life. It could also be like a boss or a father figure kind of helping you along the way on this journey, sort of maybe even like a sponsor if it's like really serious, you know, but could just be an Aries or whatever. We have Prince of Cups. Okay, so this often does represent like babies and shit, getting pregnant or whatever, but I'm also sensing that this is just going to be more about resetting your mind and reprogramming, if you will. It's about sort of not necessarily starting over, but starting, okay? You're just starting to think a different way or move past a certain thing, okay? And then we have the Queen of Swords, so could be an air sign woman or whatever, feminine. She's either way, she's very hardworking. You're going from, oh wait, you didn't have the Prince of Swords there, Gemini did. Okay, I'm starting to get a little, and I feel like that's you. I feel like the reason I'm getting, I was literally perked up, totally jamming, like really in the zone all night up until pretty much this moment. I started to almost, I don't want to say nod off, but it felt like I was about to nod off, and it's not really, but you know what I mean? Like that kind of like wave hit me, like out of it. All right, you're not as slick as you think you are. I think people are catching on, and I think this person is someone in your life who is not trying to dictate what you do, but trying to almost aggressively help you, where they're getting a little too involved and they're doing a little too much, but Jesus Christ, you might not got it like you want to. So then we also have the Art card, Sagittarius, also known as Temperance, which is also meaning sobriety, taking a break. So again, this is going to be about kicking that addiction for real. I mean, you might be insanely addicted to cigarettes. I have said quit smoking so many times in these Cancer videos. It's hilarious at this point. But you might, I mean, if you're up to like 2 packs a day or some crazy shit like that, like, yeah, that's a serious problem. Like, it's going to take a lot to get off that amount of nicotine, you know? So it doesn't have to be super serious to be affecting you or to cause withdrawals or anything like that. Maybe you are the Queen of Swords, you're ready for this battle, and you're fighting with honor or whatever, but I'm getting the sense that it's an outside person trying to influence you in the right direction. And then Sagittarius is taking that break, taking that tea break even, you know, maybe you just smoke too much weed and you just clear your head for a couple days and just like, quit. Just quit. Just for, even though temporary, just clear your mind, you know? Whatever it is, it's time for a break. It's time to just stop. And it could even be a break from this person. This person might be, this air sign might be the reason that you potentially are using so much. You need to take a break from them. Okay? Or it could be a Sagittarius coming in to help you. Focusing on your art, because this is the Art card. Focusing on what you can create instead of what you can consume. Okay? Huge difference there, too. So it's getting pretty serious, Cancer. Whatever the fuck this, like, addiction or vice is for you, It could even be binge watching fucking TV because you got 8 of Cups here, indolence, which is laziness. So it doesn't even have to be like a drug or anything, but you are for real losing it, losing control here. But the more that you focus on creating rather than consuming, and if there is a Sagittarius that is here to help, then accept the help, right? I do see the sun, all right? Happy endings, good times ahead, okay? And then 10 of Discs, wealth, getting your money back, right? Because you were at like, kind of broke thing going on. Not really in the cards, but like, you just, yeah, you're putting your money into something whack, right? 2 packs a day adds up real quick. It's got to be at least $100 a week when you think about it. And all of a sudden, bam, you quit smoking, you got money. Huh, who would have thunk, you know? And then 8 of Cups. So I would almost go ahead and say this might even be your Knight of Wands coming around. He started out very passionate here, and now he's very wise almost. It could be you too, water sign, right? Knight of Cups, maybe, you know, getting into your masculinity and trying to balance your inner self too, your higher self. And because water is feminine. You'd more likely be the queen, but could also be a father figure. Could also be whatever. Your mind's just getting stronger and stronger. Okay, really choosing to quit rather than being forced to quit. Because somebody, I have the sense that somebody either is causing you to, not causing you, but influencing you to use, or they are trying to get you to quit, or both. Could be 2 different air signs, right? Could be whatever. But yeah, it's gonna have to be up to you. You have to make the decision for yourself, and hopefully knowing that there's money involved can be your little motivation. Okay, but you're getting there. You're getting close. We have these face down cards. One is upright. The other one is cross section. So it could go either way. So upright, it's in reverse. What is going on? Okay, so 9 of Wands. So you got all the 9s almost. You got the 9 of Swords, cruelty, the 9 of Discs, gain, and now the 9 of Wands, strength. So if it's upright or it's in reverse right now, where you are being kind of weak. Sorry, I'm just going to say it, because sometimes you need tough love, and I'm a Taurus, and I'm good for that. Okay? And Cancer, as much as everybody as in even me, say Cancer's the crybaby, they're manipulative, blah, blah, blah. I think they appreciate that tough love, because sometimes they're like, you know what, you're right, I needed to hear that. And they can really take it. They can take it. They can take a lot, I think. You know, if they're at their breaking point, you broke them. Okay, so I say it with the utmost respect here, but you're being weak right now, and you are caving to this thing that controls you, that's a waste of your money, waste of your time, energy, and resources, pissing people off in your life, kind of thing. Like, you have no power against this vice or thing, okay? And then here's sorrow. So you don't care. You're almost, it's almost like this pairing is almost giving me like hopelessness. Okay? But this can tip up, or it can tip in reverse, where you can let go of the sadness and move forward, where you can just hold on to these swords, this 9 of Swords being your big addiction card or whatever, you know. Yeah, you're down, but maybe still going, kind of thing, where you're like, oh, I chilled out for a little bit, but it's still there. Instead of like, nope, I am done. Right? Like, if you're doing heroin, okay, and you're like, oh, I stopped doing heroin, I'm just taking a bunch of Vicodin and smoking a shit ton of opium now. Instead of, I'm off all opioids. Oh, okay. That's a very extreme example. It's not meant to be personal. I pray for all of you, and really, truly, in my heart of hearts, hope that none of you are dealing with anything that serious, but I just wanted a reachable example to the best of my abilities. Same with drinking, where you're like, drinking a lot less, instead of just like, maybe quit drinking. Because when you're on the side, like, you're very susceptible to getting right back into it, you know? So if you really, you gotta get this Nine of Wands upright and be strong and realize, like, you have to either live with this forever or you have to get rid of it altogether. Period. There's really, like, nothing in between, you know? Well, I guess chilling out is the in-between. So anyway, that was way more serious than I thought it would be, Cancer. That was very intense, very, very serious. Hate that for you, honestly. But let's see what's going on at work, okay? I don't remember who this is. We got Leonard. Okay, Leonard. Work and finances for Cancer. Beware of fawning for attention from authority figures or superiors for no other reason than their position. If you start kissing ass, they're going to catch on. Okay, I don't know if it's just not in your nature or if this particular boss finds it very annoying. If you're taking too much interest in someone's job, if you're trying to learn the ropes of what somebody else's does, yeah, no, back off. Back off. You're going to piss people off before you see any results from that effort. Okay, so chill out. Back up. That ain't your shit. That ain't your position. The promotion is not available. You act kind of crazy trying to do all that. When you're dealing with this, you don't need to be taken on anymore at work anyway. You don't really need a promotion right now. You got a bunch of other things to worry about. Okay, just be careful about that. Okay, so then we got Malthus. That's what I thought. Let's see what's up with Malthus. We have focus on physical or metaphorical structure, creating strong foundations or finding weaknesses in seemingly indestructible barriers. Okay. There you go. Rather than fixating on one person or one position, try to look at the overall scheme of the job or the work that you're doing and kind of see how each person provides something unique and something special that needs to be there, or that, you know, how you all work together kind of thing. So, and then build it up, right? Build from the bottom and work your way up. Instead of sitting here being like, what's going on up there? What's going on up there? I want to go up there. I want to go up there. Start from here. And just, oh shit, I'm up here now. You know? So, and dealing with this will bring a whole lot more structure into your life, including your work. Alright, so New Year's resolution. Seems kind of out of place here. Alright, I will say, if you didn't resonate with this addiction shit, it could be someone else. I don't know why it took me this long. I guess because I kept saying you have to quit smoking so much that I assumed it was you. But now that I'm thinking about it, there's a lot of air in this reading. The Gemini and the Queen of Swords and all the other swords could be dealing with someone else's addiction, I want to say. But here's the weird thing. If it is you or them, the thing that comes up for your little resolution here is trick or treat. Mischief and play, baby. Mischief and play. So, try to have fun. Try not to take things so serious. Try to get in the spooky spirit a little early, maybe. You know, whatever you gotta do to be comfortable here, just lighten up, you know? I think that's part of the addiction thing is, like I mentioned briefly, it could be being used as a coping mechanism. And maybe it's time that you, like, I don't want to just sit here and be like, time to cheer up, but maybe it's time that you really kind of like let go. You really address some things, face them, and then move on so that you can be your cute, playful self again. Okay, so that's going to be your New Year's resolution, is to get back to your fun, loving, I don't want to say mothering, but you're like the mom friend, you know? You want to be able to take care of other people. You can't take care of people in this state of being. So if you really want to enjoy yourself, you need to get this shit together so that you can enjoy yourself, and so you can be a little less serious, so you don't have to worry so much about money, so you're not driving yourself crazy at work. Just try to have fun with it. Try to have fun with the whole process, okay? So that's what I got for you, Cancer. I will see you at the elemental updates. I hope that was okay. I know it was really intense, and I do apologize because I don't really have like trigger warnings or anything on these videos, but you know, messages are messages, and sometimes you just need to hear them. Okay, so much love. See you next time.